Welcome back to Rolling Hills with Gunn Bunny, G.u.n.n, and Bunny, and I hope you guys are all having a great afternoon. I have a little bit of time, so it's time to do some more of being a little sushi bot. Oh, the life of a sushi bot. I did not read what my requirements were. What am I supposed to be doing? Would have been good to read that. I definitely miss the... I'll definitely miss this town sushi when I leave. It's becoming a highlight of my trip. That's right, I've been here for like 2 days. People are already committed to me. Desperate for one restaurant in town. Can you take the I am the best restaurant in town when you are the only restaurant in town? Like, is this how people see the world? Oh, I can't quite do that. Nope. We need money. And money, and probably a little bit more money. Hello. I feel like I've stepped back in time, except there's a robot, too. Grow your restaurant. Oh, we're raising popularity. Alright, 1 minute. We're on an adventure for cans, and money, and loot, and money. You get my point. Hi, Coggy. I'll tell you, the stars are a lot brighter out here, away from the city lights. There's my present box. 72 gold. That's what we're here for. I try, as soon as I can, to buy everything from this. Alright, a little light upgrading. Recipes. No, ingredients. No, we don't have anything those two pertain to yet, but it'll come. Alright. Use. Open restaurant. Welcome. I am cute. And my machine makes me extra moolah. I think I remember the buttons. It's been a couple weeks. Also feel like I need to turn down the in-game sound. 1 second. Oh no, probably. If the sound is terrible, it's better to go up. We'll fix it. Flip, reload. Kagi wants more vegetables. It's so much better when I get more tables. Everything needs to improve. So I was thinking about sushi the other day. Because it's a big thing. I live to eat it, and I couldn't live somewhere more landlocked if my life depended on it. So it's one of those things where you do your best. The sushi is good. It's as good as it's going to get. But I'm in a big enough city that it's not a super foreign subject. So top things that I absolutely have to order that I can't resist is things like rainbow rolls, takoyaki. Absolutely love anything with avocado. Especially if it's hot avocado. That's a win. Ooh, it's a both. Here, have a both. Oh, no sleeping. No, no sleeping. You must order more food, May, so I may be the wealthiest robot in town. Same to you, no sleeping. No. No sleeping. How about both? Things I can't eat are the stuff that is a little bit more designed for, I don't know, pleasing people who don't want to eat raw sushi. I can't eat stuff where it's the, sorry, I'm losing my brain while I'm thinking. I can't eat the kind of stuff where it's deep fried rolls and stuff. That's a no. That's too gross. It's too much. Recently had someone get one that was beef, cream cheese, and it was all deep fried in front of me, and I was terrified enough when they said, do you want to try it? And then I tried it, and it didn't make it better. I think it made it worse. I think I didn't think it would taste like that. And then, so, you know, I lived. Ugh. Alright, let's reload. I know I can reload as often as I want to. Most of the time, I just kind of work my way down the thing unless I really change my mind. You don't get so held up by it. Doesn't bother you that much. I wasn't trying to give you that one, but okay, let's get that wrong. Darn, that loses me some points because it's not the right order. Be a little bit more careful about leaning into the right person. My life is a tiny little sushi bot. Unfulfilled. So I'm trying to imagine opening a sushi restaurant, one, in a place where it's not common. I grew up with it. It was a very popular thing. My parents aren't big on it, but it was just so big and popular, it was hard not to experience it. And then as I got older, I definitely shifted into the much more traditional chicken feet kind of world, which is how I tend to define the difference between you're having regular Chinese food and California Chinese food. Is there a fortune cookie on the table? Is chicken feet an option? 8 customers, 268. It's nice to see you, Mia. I've heard a lot about you from your father, Kagi. All good things, I hope. I wanted to stop by and tell you it hasn't gone unnoticed how hard you're working. It's easy to see that you're going to have a big impact on Rolling Hills. But don't forget to make time for socializing, too. If you get to know your neighbors better, they'll teach you new skills and even improve the town and shops. Not to mention having friends is just more fun, too. Stop by my cafe if you need any help making friends. Aww. Through the power of sushi, I'm saving the town. Game saved. If you're wondering I have these little down moments, it's just because I'm saving you guys watching me do a lot of laps. Sometimes little games must be appreciated in their simplicity, and I certainly don't judge this one. But from a recording standpoint, I can only banter so interestingly as I roll around. So it's a 6 of one, half dozen another. Sometimes I'll speed it up, sometimes I'll chat. I think the hardest part about doing Let's Plays is, one, trying not to fill the air with just noise. And I do fall victim to that sometimes. I sort of wake up and go, oh, I'm not talking, and feel the need to fill in talking. The other one that comes along is you really want to stay moving. It's hard to play slow games because you're like, my audience will leave me. They'll be so bored. It won't be interesting. And that is definitely true. Sometimes people will try to convince me that they're like, oh, no, the audience doesn't care. They're just there for the ride. What a lie. What an absolute... Okay, pick up the can. What an absolute lie. I have lost audiences many times because people feel I'm not enough of a dancing monkey. Or vice versa, I am too much of a dancing monkey and it's exhausting. I am only me. I dance when I dance, and I'm quiet when I'm quiet. And I don't care. I'm not chasing a trend. I play things that make me happy. I play things that are fun for me. Every time I can't find this present box, I promise you it brings me like madness. Did I just go past it? There's one every day. Yes! Woo, 135. Wow, I'm glad I found that. Okay, Mia at the cafe. I want to be entertaining. I understand that there's a little bit of crowd pleasing. I cannot only do this to please myself, or else then I might as well play games alone, quietly, and not record anything. I am not such an egomaniac that I can look at it any other way. Welcome, welcome. Even for a hard worker like you, balance is very important. There is time for making sushi, but there is also time for making friends. Friends can help you in all sorts of ways too, like teaching new skills and improving the town and shops. Let's start by getting to know your neighbors, Armin, Ren, and Kagi. Yo. Alright, so we get to do X number coffee dates. You wouldn't believe the science that goes into brewing a perfect cup of coffee. From water temperature to grind size, it's a marvel. Do I just... What am I not doing? Hi, friend. Oh, I think I just have talked to them. Okay, that's fine. I just don't remember. We'll do that then. So I kind of snap into my paying attention voice whenever needed. Ooh, I want to buy everything, but I want a table. Table is worth more money. A cup of kindness. Hey there. What's up, Sushi Bot? I'm trying to get to know some of my neighbors a bit better, and maybe even be friends. So I'm sorry, Sushi Bot. Can we pick this up later? I have to keep the line moving. Yeah, of course. See you later. You're not sure how to befriend someone who's so popular. He runs the only grocery store in town. We're gonna have to leave him alone at work. I'm so cute. Look at me bobble. Ren. Cup of kindness. Hey, Ren. How's it going? Same old, same old. Awesome. Did you come here for a reason? Yeah, but I kind of feel silly right now. So what are you going to do then? Probably just leave. Seems like a good call. You're not sure how to talk to someone who's so intimidating. It's too much as a sushi bot. Oh, what's for sale? The lucky cat is profitable. No thanks. Alright, what's the table get me? Tables are expensive, but I really want to put another table in. It just downright pays off. There's no version in which another table isn't worth your time. Is Kagi by the water? Hey, bro! Maybe. Possibly. Yes, he is! Cup of kindness. Hey, Kagi. Hey there, little fella. Can I do for you for? I'm getting to know my neighbors. Alright then. Go ahead and ask me something. I'm an open book. Great. How about your hobbies? Whoa there. You're getting mighty personal. People from my generation ain't really used to sharing like that. Oh, okay. Sorry I asked. You're not sure how to befriend someone who's so private. Alright. Incredibly private. What will we do? Buy some more ingredients, conquer the world. It is the only way. Do I fix up a... Actually, let's work on not sweet recipes for the moment. Just because I'm a little bit behind. We'll come over and fix up some meat. And even though I don't have the ability to really make that count, we'll do it. Nope, too broke. And these guys are 40? Yeah, too broke. That's fine. It's funny, last time I was playing, I kept forgetting to upgrade stuff. I'd buy the things to upgrade it and then just space it completely and be like, wow, I thought I upgraded. Nope, not at all. I did not. There we go. A little better. Leveling up a recipe quickly. Not gonna happen, not important. Just for the sake of the channel, not going to be leveling up a recipe quickly. Decor. Inventory. We have a table. Oops, not that button. Rotate. Aha. Because I am a face-on person, it's very helpful to see both people, but I will try to cram as many tables as I can. It comes with issues, but, you know, we're here for the moolah. We're committing to the money. Oh, I didn't go back to the coffee shop. Boo. Alright, that's fine. Money first. I got distracted. My roommate brought me a coffee and then it all went downhill. Hello, third person. Ayo. Everybody wants sweet dishes. There. Maybe it's just gonna limit me to 2 people to start. I know. Report to Mia. I have a reading problem, apparently. At least all my dishes are making everybody happy. Everybody's getting way more than they're asking for, which is important. Leave my table a mess. Look at this. Waiting on peoples. Good thing I spent all that extra money on a 3rd table. That's really paying off for me right now. I didn't do it in the first place last time, and it was probably just you have to get to enough customers to justify it. Just means that I'm about to fill this place with everything else. Just jam it full of lucky cats and money earners until, you know, a new table feels relevant. No sleeping. Catch you before we even get that far. So many sweet dishes. This is clearly the thing. Clean table. Thank you. Aha. Need more loot. More loot needed. Leave a can? Seriously? Leave a can in my restaurant. No outside food. I clearly don't sell anything that comes in a can. Hi, Mia. I was supposed to come in and tell you that everyone in town has some challenges for me as far as being friends. I don't have those people skills. I'm a robot. I have robot skills. It's different. It's complicated. It's robot-y. No, sleeping. No. No sleeping. You guys are enough work just to keep the table clean. A little bit of a hitbox issue there. Oh, throw trash. I'm gonna go throw this outside your front door. Which house is yours? There's 6 of them in town. This is a small town, people talk. Imagine you live in a small town. Hey there. Glad I caught you before you closed shop. I wanted to say thanks for all the hard work you've been putting in. I've lived here for a long time. Let me tell you, it feels different now that you're here. I was on my morning walk and I found this weird looking book near the shrine. I asked around and it didn't belong to nobody, so I figured I'd ask if you'd want it. I reckon it's a recipe book based on the pictures, but the words are too small for me to pick out. Let me take a look. Ha! None of my language models recognize this text. The picture shows a person in a box-shaped ceremonial clothing presenting offerings that look like giant sushi. After each offering, a mythical creature appears and eats the giant sushi. There are 3 in total. Beats me. You ought to ask Mia. If you two put your heads together, I bet you can figure it out. I am a spectacular sushi bot. Il nigiri. I'm saying that wrong. Nigiri? I bet it's nigiri. Struggling to satisfy fussy customers? Consider this recipe, which boosts a customer's patience. A delectable sushi treat where tender, thickly sliced grilled eel is artificially draped over a bed of vinegared sushi rice, creating a delightful balance of sweet and savory flavors. Sushi bot learned. Good for me. All right, talk to Mia, talk to Mia, talk to Mia. Where do I sleep? Like, do I just lock the door and sleep? Thoughts. So much talking. Cup of kindness first. Making friends is tougher than I thought. Oh, I used to have trouble making friends too, but I found something that helps. Coffee! The cozy vibes, the energy boost, and the robust flavor seems to make the awkwardness melt away. Go on, try it. The first coffee date is on the house. Just let me know who you want to have coffee with and I'll call them up. Let's start with Armin. He seems cool. You got it. Hold tight while I get everything ready. SushiBot and Armin spent the morning together. My mornings at the market aren't too busy, so let's take our time. When it comes to ingredients, the simpler the better. I was never the most gifted in school, so simple is good for me. Everyone is smart in their own ways, but I don't know that when I was a kid. Everyone is smart in their own ways, but I didn't know that when I was a kid. All I knew is it seemed easier for everyone else. If only my classroom had been a garden. I'd like to thank my green thumb from my grandpa. That and the mustache. SushiBot gets to know Armin after spending time together in the cafe. You grow closer to Armin. Simply the best, perfect ingredients will sometimes appear in the market. Check the Friends menu for more information. Congrats on making your first friend. You've got the hang of it now. You can talk to me at the cafe and invite someone to coffee to get to know them better. After you've hung out with someone enough, you'll reach the next level of friendship with them. You can see friendship bonuses you've earned in the main menu. Ancient history. You present the old recipe book to Mia. Doesn't look like any language I've seen before. But I know just what to do. I was just reading an article about machine assist pattern recognition. With the right equipment, I could train a program to decode a new language. And I know just the robot for the job. With just a few adjustments, I can upgrade your language processing abilities and help decode the book. I'll just stick my screwdriver right into your brain. Now, just a moment for it to process. Eureka! It looks like the book is a step-by-step guide for the rituals that were performed in rolling hills 1,000 years ago, back when the hilltop shrine was built. Each of the rituals involves making an offering of food to the shrine. The book describes 3 offerings in detail, but I was only able to decode the first one. If we reenact the first ritual, it might provide context clues and hints that will help us decode the rest. Let's see. The first offering is made from rice and nori wrapped around a cucumber, just like a kappa roll. But the cucumber is as thick as a tree trunk. Maybe Armin can order something like that at the market. I hope not. Where is that coming from? We'll talk to Armin here just because we're making more friends. We spend the morning together. It's been a pleasure, SushiBot. Thanks for inviting me. And we're better friends. It's always the little beginning bits where you kind of gotta work yourself back into the game. It is really cozy charming, though, and I will not say anything otherwise. It's too fun, and it's too nice. I don't expect this to be a ruckus series on my channel or anything, but I'll probably just keep lightly playing it. Little cute ones here and there. Little progress bad boys. Looking for a present box. There it is. Hiding. 80 gold. Alright, Armin, I need a British cooking quality. What are the insane competitions for vegetables? Is it literally just a county fair kind of situation in Britain where they grow the enormous pumpkins and stuff? Going green. You tell Armin about Koggy's old recipe book and the rituals that Mia helped you decipher. So I need a cucumber as thick as a tree trunk for the first offering. I'm sorry, Sushi Bot, but you're talking about a prize-winning cucumber. I can't order it for you, but maybe we can grow one ourselves. You'll need an heirloom cucumber seeds, nutrient-rich fertilizer, and a place to grow crops. Fortunately, I've already got the heirloom cucumber seeds you'll need. Armin gave Sushi Bot the cucumber seeds, but you'll still have to find the nutrient-rich fertilizer and a place to grow the crops. Alright, time to up our vegetable game. Ooh, expensive. Alright, we can fix this one up because it's new. Oh, this only goes into one thing. Interesting. Well, currently. It only goes into this recipe currently. Well, we'll just take that up a notch. Doesn't do a ton, but every little bit counts. Oh, we can get that up another level. See, this is pretty much my only dessert. I better get that up a little bit more. Nope. Oh, and this one goes into here. Well, that's handy. Eventually, it all plays out. It all figures itself out. I can't remember where I get the fertilizer. We'll get that far. You ask Ren if she knows a place to grow crops so you can grow a cucumber as thick as a tree trunk. Well, the garden next to my workshop could use a place to... could be used as a place to grow crops. To be honest, I forgot that it was there. Probably overgrown with weeds by now. I'll give you a deal. For 500 gold, you can use the garden. I'll even throw in the weeds for free. Oh boy. Time to make one more round of sushi. Well, probably 2 more rounds, but, you know, who's counting? To the sushi. I also don't like the weird elitist behavior that comes with sushi that I think is incredibly funny. It's kind of like a poshness. I eat more sushi-is things than you. I don't know what that's about. I promise I eat just as much sushi as I eat Indian food and many other different foods, and it's just because I'm a foodie. If my taste in video games doesn't show. So what made sushi a little bit higher on my list was a few years ago, for health reasons, I was a pescatarian for 2 straight years. And having a little bit of options in the land of seafood and vegetarian kind of things was big. Now, being a pescatarian for 2 years means that you get much better at vegetables and Mediterranean and a lot of really good Indian cooking, because there's so much Indian food that is vegetarian to begin with. Also, lots of nice spicy things. Courtesy of Indian food, I'm much more into like really spicy sodas, which if you've never experienced that, you should give one of those a go. But I don't think there's any elitism to food. I don't think you have to make a weird pomp and circumstance thing about how you eat things that are so much more blah, 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 blah than someone else. And whatever that is about, it's a sad, sad, ugly place. I'm in the neighborhood of let's just eat good food. Flash photography. Who would want a picture of Sushi Bot? Unfortunately, if you're caught in the customer's flash photo, you'll be stunned by sheer embarrassment and frozen in place for a minute, which is very problematic. Because they get aggressive. And then it's hard to serve people. Wow, everybody's all about the fish today. You don't have a dessert. Everybody wants a dessert. This happens to me often. You get like 5 people who all just want to fish. Everybody better? Not so bad? Oh. I'm going to fill up a trash can and pour it in your lake. Get out of my restaurant. Not that way. Eventually I get to the point that every time I reset the conveyor belt, I pick up something just to be sure I have it in my hand. Because you do start to fall behind. It really happens. We're just in early days where everything's all cute and non-violent. This, and reset, and clean up. I didn't make your table gross. That's on you. Teacup. See, it's extra good I picked this one up. Even though I still need another one, because I can't win that way. Boo! There we go. Better. Much better. Eating California rolls is like swimming in an ocean of flavor. Eel nigiri feels like a warm hug with every comforting bite. And I'm a bit of a neat freak, so the copper roll is perfect for me. 5G? Try 6G. Wow, that's amazing. That sounds like the perfect place for me. In fact, it almost sounds too good to be true. Coggy, you got problems. You want the bad news or the good news first? Bad news. The bad news is I got a little carried away and told her the town has free high-speed Wi-Fi. The good news is the person that you just saw has decided to move to Rolling Hills. You wouldn't happen to have a spare Wi-Fi antenna laying around here, would you? Why would I? That's alright. It's all techno talk is beyond me anyway. The next time I see her, I'll explain this was my fault. In the meantime, if you figure out our Wi-Fi woes, there's a new resident, our new customer, and a new customer in it for you. Coggy, you got problems, man. Alright, I'm going to stop there because I want to keep these nice and cute. This has been Rolling Hills with Gunn Bunny, G.u.n.n, Bunny, and I hope you guys have a great afternoon. We will get into Ren's Rent-A-Garden next episode. Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon. Goodbye.